Hello all, welcome to iTutor Academy. This is our last class of Mmpc 008. So please refer all the videos of Mmpc 008 and parallelly read your Ignou study materials also. And in between any doubts, you can contact us anytime. So this is Unit 15, subsection 6 of Mmpc 008. And this is privacy in the context of e-commerce. Okay. So one of the most controversial topic in e-commerce today is the privacy of customers. The most common apprehension are like, what are they doing with our information? So why do they want it? And what will they do to our so-called private lives? Okay, so in everywhere they are, we are filling the online forms, our name, contact number, etc., etc. So what they are, doing with that? However, as all of us are aware, this information is being used for purpose other than to serve us. The big question for e-business is how to collect their customers' information they still maintain their trust. So this has been an issue right from the beginning and will go further in future. So e-business will have to learn to balance personalization with the privacy issues, and companies must only gather and use data that will help their customers complete the business on their website. However, the reality is that information is routinely being sold and used for purpose other than the reason the information was originally gathered. And personalization on the web takes two basic forms: collaborative filtering and profiling. Both are the attempt to collect specific information that will be valuable to generating additional traffic, click through, and revenue on websites. Collaborative filtering is voluntary and it takes information provided by the user and predicts what information will be of interest to him or her. Next is open source model for customer data. CPEX, Customer Profile Exchange. It's a standard which is followed by business companies to gather customer information for further used by them for their respective business. The standard has been developed by a group of large companies, making it to be follow for e-business. It facilitates the privacy enabled exchange of customer profile information. The CPA exchange specification defines a data model for profile information that relates a customer or other business partner to an enterprise. The CP exchange specification also defines metadata for associating privacy controls with the various subsets of the profile information, as well as operation for query, delivery, and update of this information. This information is represented in the extensible markup language, that is XML, which can be exchanged through messages. Customer service issues. Bad customer service has a negative effect on e-business. Technical difficulties with the shopping carts, failure of customer service representatives to respond to inquiries, and frustrations about returning item are among the issues that customers often complain about. And standard for e-commerce. A need for a standard in e-commerce has been recognized, and the standard for internet commerce was developed by Global Information Infrastructure in association with the SIF Davis. And GII is defined as a seamless web of interactive communication developed at a worldwide level to provide the infrastructure for new services and activities based on the strategic use of all type of information. The standard for internet commerce is needed to increase consumer satisfaction and confidence in doing business on the internet by merchant and customers as a way to establish merchant credibility and trustworthiness. To help merchants and provide a world class customer experience, innovate rapidly, and lower their cost. To support and enhance the self regulation of internet commerce, and to help merchants and customers deal with the proliferation of guidelines and symbols. To help merchants and customers follow the norms set up by the authorities and regulatory bodies to safeguard the business transaction and customer interest. Blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies. A typical database store data on a particular subject accessible to users. The users of this database could be at one place in the organization or scattered over different regions. Distributed database are those available at different places and accessible through network uh, for sharing the content by authorized users. So every transaction in this ledger is authorized by the digital signature of the owner, which authenticate the transaction and safeguard it from the tampering. This guarantee the safety of the information contained in the digital ledger. To understand better, the digital ledger is like a Google spreadsheet shared among numerous computers in a network in which the transactional record are stored based on the actual activities performed. The activities could be related to actual purchase made, items issued from store on a day, and so on. The interesting part is that the anybody in the group can see the data, but they can't alter or corrupt it. Right. So, to more precise, the blockchain is shared among the nodes of a computer network. As a database, a blockchain stores information electronically in digital format, and blockchain are best known for maintaining a secure and decentralized record of transactions using digital currencies. Blockchain is based on trust without the need for a trusted third party. And one key difference between a typical database and a blockchain is how the data is structured. A blockchain collects information together in groups known as blocks that hold sets of encrypted information related to the transactions. Okay, so that's about blockchains, and the goal of blockchain is allow digital information to be recorded and distributed but not edited. Okay, and this is here one figure is here blockchain process. A new transaction is entered, the transaction is transmitted to network of computers over internet, and transaction is validated by this network, and legitimate transaction are clustered together in blocks, and blocks are chained together creating history of all transactions, and next is transaction is completed. So this is the blockchain processing steps. The currency used in blockchain is named as cryptocurrency, and it is digital currency that can exist in any form, digitally or virtually. It uses cryptography to secure transactions from peer to peer without involving any bank or regulatory mechanisms. And it is not in terms of physical money to be carried out for exchange. So they are purely as digital entries to an online database. When you transfer in cryptocurrency, then the transactions are recorded in a public ledger. And cryptocurrency is stored in digital wallet, and because of cryptocurrency used to verify transaction, it has been named as cryptocurrency. Okay, and advanced coding is involved in storing and making transactions to provide security and safety. The first cryptocurrency was Bitcoin, which was founded in 2009 and remain the best known today. And other main cryptocurrencies as of now is Ethereum, that is found in 2015, Litecoin, that is found in 2011, and Ripple, found in 2012. Ripple can be used to track different kinds of transactions, not just cryptocurrency. Non-Bitcoin cryptocurrencies are collectively known as altcoins to distinguish them from the original. And Bitcoin uses, as stated above, is peer-to-peer technology to operate with no central authority or bank, and it is open source and can be accessed by all. Nobody owns or control Bitcoins. And next section is machine learning or big data and data analytics and future trends. Okay, so in previous unit you have learned about role being played and artificial intelligence in decision making, right? So AI perspective buzzwords these days one across are machine learning, deep learning, big data, data analytics. We will discuss how these are related to each other and how they are being put in use by organization in automating processes, giving further opportunities. Learning is defined as getting knowledge. In other words, knowledge is created by learning, and it is a process of developing skill. Machine learning is termed as converting knowledge in machine, and the machine could be a computer, smart device, or simply a device attached to an object for automating some process. And machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence. It deals with the effectively automating the process of doing data analysis and allowing the machines to adapt to new scenario and independently, and analyzing huge amount of data available through internet and providing a critical insight to the business owners to provide them with a large picture with the help of which they can make informed decisions is done through machine learning. And with the application of AI, machines are made capable of making decisions for business autonomously to achieve the highest return on investment (ROI). And with the neural network, a human brain takes decision, and in other words, consciousness is created by the neural network. Similarly, artificial neural network are used in creating intelligence in machines for taking decisions. Machine learning is a broader category of algorithms that are able to take data on a particular subject. The data could be from all possible sources available within or beyond the organization. The basic purpose of these algorithms is to identify patterns and discover insights and or make prediction based on the analysis. Deep learning is a particular branch of machine learning that take MLs and functionality and move beyond its capability. With machine learning in general, there is some human involvement to review the outcome. On the other hand, deep learning doesn't rely on human involvement for review. Instead, a deep learning algorithms use its own consciousness created by more sophisticated artificial neural network to check the accuracy of its result and then learn from them. The neural network in deep learning learn on its own as to how to get better at a task over time without any feedback given by human involvement. There are many practical advantages of using machine learning. In healthcare, we find image recognition and analysis for diagnostic purposes, thereby saving lives, and robots are in use for doing surgery. Similarly, CT scan, MRI are in use for diagnosis and corrective treatment of life threatening diseases. Big data management. Big data is mined by using various sites on internet and apart from the data available in the organization. Mining, gathering and doing analysis on big data is a massive task which is just not possible without the speed and sophistication of machine learning. Intelligent device use of IoT, that is Internet of Things, is facilitating in developing wearable device to track health and fitness parameters and goals set by the individuals. In automobile, you find self-driven cars which can reduce wasted time and energy. Similar applications are that of developing drone to deliver goods, generate pattern by clicking, automated cameras and so on. Creating consumer experiences. Every established business organization uses its website and portal for making business. All these sites have search engines for providing assistance to their customers or interested persons in searching items or any other information. The web browsers have strong search engines for providing data from various sites based on the keywords entered by the users. And figure 15.2 is here decision support using machine learning. So input from data resources, processing information into knowledge, that is knowledge base, and processing data into information base, processing knowledge to create wisdom, and using ML tools and decision by the system to support decision making in organization. To be precise, more about of ML in above categories, we find today banks using ML predictive models to better understand and meet customer needs, to get analyzed support report minimizing the risk in business, to identify cyber threats, track and document fraudulent customer behavior and better predict risk for new product. ML in banking service also include fraud detection and mitigation, personal financial advisor services, and credit scoring and loan analysis. Similarly, manufacturing companies use automation to optimize production by utilizing resources in better and improved way of scheduling the related resources. Root cause analysis, supply chain, and inventory management are further application in manufacturing, which ML modeling is being used for. And maker sites use a product decision engine for retail sector for making business, and it supports information informed decision making throughout the product creation, work in progress, and go to market process. So please, you just go through your study materials also. Please read this section. And business, what is business intelligence? Using AI in business has given the term business intelligence, that is BI also. Over the past decades, business intelligence has been revolutionized, and data exploded and became big data. Data analysis, it is the process of examining data sets in order to find the trends and draw conclusion about the information they contain. It is the science of analyzing raw data to make conclusion, and the information obtained can then be used to optimize process to increase the overall efficiency of a business or system. So example also here. Okay, so data analytics is a broad field. There are four primary type of data analysis, that is descriptive analysis, diagnostic analysis, predictive analytics, and prescriptive analytics. Okay, so this is four types. Please read this explanation of four, and this is all about that. Okay, so here is one figure is there: data collection, integration, analytics, and representation process. Okay, so here is data source 2, source 2, and data source n is there, data integration. Then it go to data analytics tools, that is Hadoop and Python is there, the data analytical tools. Then users are using that. So this is a simply the process. Okay, so and summary of this unit is here. So here we already discussed about multimedia, wireless network, IoT, machine learning, applying data analytics to business, and other convergence define the new focus on ICT. The convergent network combines voice services with packet network using signaling as the underlying technology. Whenever the issue of convergence is discussed in the context of information technology, it is essential to refer the convergence of information and communication systems, so that device can be unified for different application services. And emerging protocol and new network architecture are developing to support changing technologies and subscribe demand for new services. And major technology and business companies are in the lead in developing and make marketing wireless communication services and product required for facilitating business through wireless internet. Machine learning and IoT applications are generating big data for business, and data analytics for improving service in all the fields. The ICT tools provide an opportunity for addressing productivity advances in nation, which would allow a substantial expansion of industrial output. Okay, and already we also discussed about competitiveness of information and communication technology also. And so please go through this unit through your study materials, and please read it. And there is a unit and exercise, it is equal parallelly important to your assignment, and it will help you for your term and examination. The first question is, it is said information and communication are most of the time complementary and sometimes supplementary to each other. Elaborate. And what do you understand by competitiveness of ICT? Highlight the impact of ICT for the developing nation with respect to the economic activities. Write a detailed note on emerging trends in convergence of IT and consumer electronics. Briefly describe the modern practices and emerging trends related to technology, design, and security issues involved in e commerce. And what do you understand by blockchain? Describe its advantages. And the sixth question is, write a short note on cryptocurrency. And the seven is, write a short note on machine learning and data analytics. So this is the term and exercises of this unit, and further reading also. So this is about all about this subject. So please go through all videos, and in between any doubts you can contact us. For more MBA videos and more subjects, please do like and subscribe our channel, and also share it. Thank you so much.
i-tutor Academy presents Ignou Mba complete syllabus coverage classes for individual students, semester-wise subject with online and flexible timing. For more details, contact on +916 238 21785.